Good morning again, everybody. I'm very pleased to welcome today for the first time in Paris Fintech Forum, and I hope not for the last time, Nicolas, the chairman of Crédit Mutuel, the third retail bank in France. Nicolas, all people here thought we should have had a panel with Orange CEO, Mr. Stéphane Richard, and I have to apologize for him. As you know, he was there this morning at 8:45 because he has, let's say, just a guy just above me here, who is the president of France, Mr. Macron, who is organizing a big trip in Tunisia, and they are all going, I think they are now in the plane, so that's why at the last minute he had to cancel.
So we come together next year?
I hope so. I hope he will say yes again. So thank you for joining. First, in a few words, what's Crédit Mutuel?
Well, Crédit Mutuel is a very big bank. We are 82,000. We are the third bank on the French market. We have also subsidiaries in Germany, Spain, and we are very dedicated on the retail banking.
So, at the beginning, we should have spoken of bank and telco. Let's continue on that way. I knew your group in 2005, where we had this big disruption in the telco market, you know, where new virtual network operators were launched. And you were one of the first to go in that way with that. It was another name before, but let's focus on what you did. And so you launched your own virtual mobile operator. We are 13 years later. Do you still think it's a sweet spot to have bank and telco mixed?
Yes, of course, because the characteristics of technology is that you are giving up all boundaries between services, jobs, and we are clearly a global multi-service bank. Insurance, real estate, phone, and we are very happy with our phone activity. We have 1.6 million customers, and we are expanding well, and we will continue.
What does that mean? I mean, how many branches do you have? Sorry, I forgot to ask.
More than 2,100. Globally, with CIC, 4,000.
So 4,000 branches, that means it's not bank branches? I mean, I go in, I can do phone, I can buy real estate. I mean, it's what? It's a shop? Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, it's a point of service. And this is the point where you have a dedicated advisor. And this guy or this woman will sell you banking services, insurance contract, protection of your house or your flat, can sell you a new flat. We have around 10% of the housing sellings in terms of new housings. So we are now not anymore a bank, but clearly, and the phone business is a sign of that, we are a global service point for all our customers.
The only other actor I know in France who have done this so big shift is La Poste. When 10 years ago they knew that with the regulations they will lose like 3/4 of the 20 billion revenue in less than 20 years because of the loss of the mails and so on. And they say, okay, let's do services point for everything. Let's build a bank, let's do insurance, let's do everything. You do that because you think your normal classical banks will not feed you enough if you just stay a bank?
Yes. And we do that because we are really techno-native. In other terms, why do we do that? Because we have a single point of entry, which is the advisor. Who is the advisor? A single point in terms of physical contact, phone contact, digital contact, and we have a single file for our customers. And we are able to help them, to advise them, and we are not selling products. We are in a sort of global advice strategy. If you come to Crédit Mutuel or if you come to CIC, you will be able to get all the range of services, and notably long-term services. If you buy a phone, if you have an insurance contract, if you want to buy a house or a flat,